Hey guys, what's good? This is Anthony from Avant Samples. Today we have a tutorial with one of the amazingly talented producers who took part in making our newest dubstep sample pack, Avant Dubstep. He's going to be bringing you through his creative process of making a modern heavy dubstep drop using exclusively the Avant Dubstep sample pack so that you guys will have access to all the samples, sounds, and presets you guys see in today's video. The link to download the pack will be at the top of the description below. So anyway, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and hop over to his perspective and get the tutorial started.
Today we are going to make a dubstep drop with the new Avant sample pack. First thing we want to do is obviously set it to 140 BPM and look for a bass sound. I'm going to take this one, cut the sample, and make a pretty simple flow for now to figure out what we want to do next with it. I'm gonna change the transient to generic, the cut mode, the clicking mode, so that our samples are cut and they will fade out and won't click. I'm gonna send this to a mixer channel and make sure that there is no low end that we might not need. I'm gonna cut around 170 Hertz and we already have a pretty clean sound for now. We're gonna open Serum and pick one of the sub basses that we can find in this pack and try to use that. Yeah, this is pretty good. We're gonna send it to another channel, set it to mono just in case. Lower the noise on the synth, so it's just a sub that we can really hear, and make one note. We size it so that it fits the synth and just make it like this. Next thing, we send both channels, we route them to a new bus and call it docking. This is one way of making sidechain in FL Studio, and we'll make it dock so that whenever the drums hit, it's gonna mute everything else, like this. We'll copy it over. We can place the drums on top of the synths now. So let's look for some drums. First, I want to go for a pretty good kick, so let's try to find one. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna cut the kick, set it to transient so it fades out, and just place it on each automation so that it's always cutting out. The sub bass is a little bit weak, so we're gonna add something that might make it a little louder, in this case a Maximus. Just try to boost it a little bit. For a more saturated sound. You turn down the synth a little bit. And now we're gonna look for a clap. This might sound heavy enough. Nope. Perfect. Now we need a little high-end layer on the drums, so we'll add one of the crashes. Now I'm gonna send the drums as well to their own channels so I can boost them or cut them if I have to. Most of them are very clean already. So the next thing we want to do is a little modulation on the synths because it's pretty simple. And we'll do that just now. I'm gonna set this to 12. We'll have to do it here as well so that the bend works. And I'm gonna create an automation clip. And I'm going to do the same with my bass sound and send it to the automation that we made. So it's going to control both synths. And I just do something like this. Let's see. A little too much. Just do this. Still feel like our sub bass is a little weak, so I'm gonna boost the low ends just slightly. I put a wave shaper on the master so it won't clip. And now I'm gonna copy this and fill it up with some glitch sounds. Let's see. We'll also go for a siren sound. I can drop in the background so that it fills it up nicely. With these sounds, you usually want to make sure that there is no low end because these are for the background and we don't want our sub bass to be, you know, on the same frequencies as any other sound effect in the track. We'll turn this down so that it's more of an atmosphere that is in the background. And we'll take sounds here so that we can make room for this sound effect, which will be a nice little fill for our track. We'll find a way to stretch it out so that it doesn't sound too sudden and doesn't end in a weird way. We'll add the kicks here. And we can also add a little kick rhythm to it, like a different groove, so that it keeps it interesting. Next, we look for some atmospheres. Just another sound effect to fill it up a little bit, to make it sound full. This will go for the mid-range because the synth lacks mid-range, so we wanna have something that's around 300 to 2K, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. We turn it down obviously because we don't want it to be super loud, we just want it to be in the background. And whenever something like a fill comes in, we just shorten it so we make room for the sound effect. And I'm gonna also look for a sample for the fills to fill it up even more. I will also cut this so it clicks, no clicking sounds. We'll turn down the glitch a little bit and let's see. this is how you make a very simple but fast drop. Hope you enjoyed, and feel free to check out the pack. See you soon.
Alright guys, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you guys learned some new things and techniques to apply to your own production. Definitely check out the Avant Dubstep sample pack below. We built the pack so that it would give dubstep producers everything that they need to build a heavy dubstep track from start to finish. It literally has all the tools. We believe that a producer could use exclusively this pack and make multiple fresh, heavy dubstep sounds. So if you're looking to upgrade your library and get a bunch of fresh new sounds to produce that modern, heavy dubstep sound, definitely grab the pack below. If you guys have any requests for future tutorials, let us know in the description. We're always more than happy to make tutorials for you guys on specific subjects so that you guys can learn and apply more new techniques to your production. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time. Peace.